Former Donald Trump lawyer Lin Wood is set to go for his disciplinary hearing in front of the Georgia State Bar tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. In case you have not been following Lin Wood, out of all of Trump's current and former lawyers, Lin Wood is the one who, for the past year or so, has not been in the headlines as much. In fact, the last time he was in the headlines is about a year ago, when the bar ruled that he had to get a mental health examination as part of their disciplinary actions against him. To this day, I cannot get confirmation whether or not he took that mental health evaluation, but I do know last we had heard he was ordered to take it, even though that order is technically not enforceable. If that makes any sense. Like, we order you to do this, even though we can't actually order you to do it. But either way, they thought, hey, maybe there's something not quite right, so we want Lin Wood checked out. But either way, he's got his disciplinary hearing tomorrow, and he's having a hell of a hard time finding any good character witnesses to show up and tell the state bar that Lin Wood is a stand-up guy. Here is what the Fight Back Foundation, that is associated with Wood, posted on social media on Sunday. We would like for all who have known Wood well enough to attest to his good character and reputation to do so. If you are in the area and are willing to provide brief live testimony, we ask that you please come and do so. We also would be grateful for any letters of recommendation attesting to Lin's good character and reputation. Y'all have had a year, I think actually over a year, knowing that this hearing was coming up. You've been dealing with the court system, with the state bar in Georgia for over a year. You knew something was coming down the pipeline. So you wait until 4 days before you're supposed to go to be like, oh crap, we don't have a single person willing to come into that state bar hearing and say, hey, wait a minute, Lin Wood's a good guy. A year! You've had a year! And you're so desperate that you're having to beg people on social media, like, if you've literally ever met Lin Wood, please, for the love of God, walk into this room and say he's a good person. If you don't want to do that, write it down on a sheet of paper and fax it to us. We'll show it to the court and everything will be great. No, it won't be. Let me read you this. The Georgia bar previously said in court filings that the mental health evaluation is part of its investigation into Wood, who allegedly physically assaulted two of his former law colleagues and tweeted last year, which would have been 2021 at this point, that then Vice President Mike Pence should be executed. The bar said Wood would not lose his license for refusing the exam and will have multiple opportunities to contest the evidence against him. Wood, of course, later came out and said that his claim about, Vice President Mike Pence, it was hyperbole. He wasn't saying people should do it. He was just saying, just saying it, I guess, which is weird. And of course, we all know about Lin Wood's attempts to, litigate the 2020 election outcome, none of which went his way. In fact, I believe it was in Michigan, where he was ordered to take a course on how to actually do law, him and Sidney Powell. Although he claims he wasn't actually on that lawsuit, Sidney Powell just added his name without his permission. It's a whole weird story with these lawyers that all got in bed with Donald Trump, figuratively speaking. And as I often say, there's no happily ever after for these folks. Lin Wood is not out there living his best life after representing Donald Trump. Sidney Powell is not. Rudy Giuliani clearly is not. Michael Cohen is not. John Eastman is not. Alina Habba, believe it or not, is not. Jenna Ellis is not. Joe Tacopina likely will not be. Do I need to continue, or do you get the point now, folks? If you're a lawyer anywhere in the United States of America and Donald Trump calls you, whatever you do, don't answer the phone. Look at these other folks like Lin Wood as a warning of what could happen to you, and just let it go to voicemail, and then delete the voicemail without ever listening. Or else the fate of all of these other lawyers that we're watching play out could end up happening to you as well. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low, low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel. We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.